knew that there was something that I was struggling with. I think I tried to just tell myself that it was okay and there's nothing wrong. Being with friends, it was always like in my head, okay, how many calories is in this? What am I going to do to combat this if I have too much or if I eat too much? So, it definitely takes over your mind.
I definitely know I have eating disorder because it was very, very easy to see. I literally cannot focus on anything else because what I want is just to eat. So I was really malnutrition.
There was a pattern that only lasted for 2 weeks before we were like, something's going on, where she would just like, I'm not hungry, I'm gonna eat when I get back from practice, from dance. And then she would just go upstairs and go to sleep.
When I had eating disorder, I really wanted to just isolate myself. I don't want people to see me eat. So that's a big thing. Because if I continue doing that, it's gonna be a really big issue.
My antennas just went off and I just went into her iPad and I saw pictures of her, but you could just see like the skinny legs. I saw a picture of her on the scale. I saw in her notes she was documenting what she ate.
I think I had started to isolate myself, and that was also part of me recognizing that this had become like a really, really serious problem. Because I wasn't going out, I was avoiding seeing people because I was afraid of how I looked and just how I felt about myself. And I was like, it's time for me to get help for this. I cannot do this for the rest of my life.
All of a sudden, a behavior it just becomes a memory. All of a sudden, we didn't have to say, let me see what's in your sleeve or check her pockets. I would always like look in her eyes and knew she was so sad, even when she was acting so mean and refusing to eat. I just like focused on her eyes. So I did notice the spark in her eye come back.
There was this one event that I went to with a couple friends that I feel really comfortable with. I focused so much on the conversations and being present in that moment. And we had food and we had wine. And I realized when I left that event, like I actually was present in that moment. I shared a great experience. I was able to enjoy the food and not worry about it, not go home and feel really disappointed in myself because I had these extra things. I just felt like, wow, I'm actually on a good path, and I can feel the recovery is coming in.
I order food for dinner like every single day. Then I gradually try to cook for myself so that I would be able to explore more food. And I think it's a good way to spend a lot of time with food. And also it's really helpful to reconnect with your friend, to eat with them, to spend your time with them.
She would always try, like even before her eating disorder, she would always go to these tumbling classes and she'd always want to try to get her one-handed cartwheel, the aerial, and she could never do it. So she would practice and then she just gave up. And then as she got better and stronger in her recovery, and she just decided she was going to try it, and she got it. Just to see her smile, like, and she's so strong now.
I'm doing fantastic. I would say like I feel like I'm in the best place in my life. Just being in recovery it's just been so amazing.
It's good to just talk to people. Like it's good to have a listener because you definitely want someone to share your story.